Hello everyone, we hope you are all healthy and having a wonderful day. This is the Crypto Channel. Welcome back. We are back with yet another video. In today's video, we will discuss whether Algo is a good investment or not. Since Algo is gaining a lot of hype lately, we will try to cover many things related to it. Before we get started, subscribe if you haven't already. Stick around until the end of the video so you don't miss out on the details about Algo, whether it is a good investment or not. Algorand, created by MIT professor and master cryptographer Silvio Micali, is one of several blockchains vying to dethrone Ethereum as the all-purpose smart contract platform. On Algorand, which handles roughly 1 million transactions each day, almost 700 enterprises are developing initiatives. On the blockchain, around 4.5 million Algorand standard assets have been produced. These fungible and non-fungible tokens can be used to represent a variety of things, including loyalty points, real estate, securities, in-game items, collectibles, and more. It is the 38th most valuable cryptocurrency, with a market capitalization of $2.8 billion and a 24-hour trading volume of $176 million. Algo is up 161% year-to-date, which is respectable and outperforms other smart contract platforms like Tezos, EOS, Neo, and Tron, but falls short of Solana, Cardano, and Ethereum's excellent results. However, the blockchain has seen a surge of investment recently, with Michael Arrington's venture capital fund investing $100 million in Algorand ecosystem initiatives. Exodus Movement, a digital wallet firm, has announced that it would digitalize its common shares as exit tokens on the Algorand blockchain, and a cross-border payment project will be constructed on the platform by a company funded by two former PayPal executives. Since the platform's introduction 2 years ago, approximately $600 million has been spent on development on Algorand. This weekend, Monash University's Blockchain Technology Center in Melbourne will host a hackathon alongside with Algorand Foundation to generate ideas on how to use the platform for social benefit. Algorand, as a proof-of-stake blockchain, does not rely on mining like Bitcoin does. Instead, users can stake their Algo currencies and be rewarded with extra tokens. Algo tokens stored on the Melbourne market, BTC markets, for example, multiply at a rate of 5.71% every year. There's also Algorand Inc., a 70-person Boston-based technology company focused on maintaining and expanding the protocol, in addition to the Singapore-based Algorand Foundation, which controls the community, monetary policy, and a grant program. What makes it different? Stockhead recently spoke to Algorand Inc.'s Boston-based Chief Product Officer, Paul Regal, via Zoom to discover more. To start with, can you tell me about Algorand and what makes it different? As a result, we began as an MIT academic initiative. It was the invention of founder Silvio Micali, who just looked at the underlying protocols that were available and decided that he liked the notion. However, the underlying technology lacked the necessary energy to get things straight. Scalability was one of the most important and straightforward points to make. Bitcoin operates at a rate of 5 to 10 transactions per second, while Ethereum operates at a rate of 10 to 15 transactions per second. As a result, he effectively stated, "I believe we can do better." So he worked on the project for around 2 years before spinning it off in early 2018. We debuted in June 2019 at a rate of somewhat more than 1,000 per second. So, for a public and permissionless chain, it's effectively 2 orders of magnitude better than what was available at the time. We're currently in the midst of a project to increase from 1,000 to 10,000, and then from 10,000 to around 45,000. So I believe one of the things out of the gate is that the underlying research and basics of the technology are truly unique in this field. As you may be aware, there are a variety of trade-offs you can make to gain speed. Some blockchains are extremely fast, but they have sacrificed decentralization and are now centralized. One of our tenets is that we are not attempting to make a trade-off here, By design, we aspire to be entirely decentralized and scalable to millions, if not hundreds of millions of users. We aim to be one of the fastest chains, if not the fastest, and we want a security architecture that can stand up to anyone. So we're very ready to not trade things off, and the only way to accomplish that is to be extremely thorough in your theoretical studies. Then you'll need the skills to put it into action. Fundamental analysis. Algorand, Algo, is still under siege. We have an open route to 70 cents or possibly 60 cents if the price falls below 80 cent support. Copper's digital asset custody system has been integrated by Algorand. Algorand, Algo USD, is still under pressure. Its price has fallen from $1.69 to 74 cents since May 7, 2021, and it currently sits at 74 cents. Copper's digital asset custody system has been integrated by Algorand. Algorand is a proof-of-stake blockchain that was launched in 2019 by computer scientist Silvio Micali. This project's major characteristics include open participation, scalability, security, and transaction finality. But it's also worth noting that its code may be cloned, replicated, and utilized on other blockchains. Algorand is more secure than first-generation distributed ledgers and can process thousands of transactions per second. Algorand provides a transparent system for developers to construct new applications on its platform, allowing anyone to succeed. The symbol for Algorand tokens is Algo, and you should utilize Algorand tokens to communicate with this blockchain. The project's objective is to build global trust through decentralization, and it's worth noting that Algorand's users' activity has skyrocketed this year. Algorand has incorporated Copper's digital asset custody solution to assist the developing ecosystem, according to the latest news. Copper is a premier provider of digital asset custody and trading solutions, and it will offer the required infrastructure for future Algorand products and services to succeed. With an increasing number of assets being released on Algorand's blockchain in recent months, it's critical for us to engage with reputable businesses like Copper to provide custody for any asset generated and maintained by Algorand's community. We're delighted to add Copper to the Algorand ecosystem because it delivers secure custody solutions that have been proven and tested over 250 digital assets and over 40 exchanges, said W. Sean Ford, Algorand COO. Technical analysis. The price action is still in the hands of the bears. The entire cryptocurrency market has yet to normalize, and if you decide to acquire Algorand, Algo, this month, you should utilize a stop-loss order due to the high risk. The current support level is 80 cents, while the main resistance levels are $1 and $1.20. If the price falls below 80 cents, it is a strong sell signal, and we have a clear path to 70 cents or even below. If the price rises above $1, though, the next price goal could be around $1.2. This Thursday, the cryptocurrency market is losing value, and the price of Algo could fall even further in the next few days. Therefore, now is not the best time to buy in this cryptocurrency. The current support level is 80 cents, and if the price breaks through it, the next target might be 70 cents or even lower. Price prediction. Since the beginning of May, Algorand, Algo, has been declining. The cryptocurrency struggled to keep its positive momentum and eventually fell victim to the bears. As June came to a close, the cryptocurrency market began to show signs of life, but Algorand continued its downward spiral. Algorand is currently trading at 86 cents at the time of this recording. In the last 24 hours, the price has dropped by 5%, while the trading volume has dropped by 8%. The market for Algorand is now bearish. Only 3 of the 26 technical indicators are in the buy position, with 14 in the sell position, 9 in the neutral position, and 14 in the neutral position. Moving averages are bearish, but oscillators are neutral. Algorand has been following a downward trend. For cryptocurrency, the trend line has always served as resistance. Algorand is projected to continue downhill unless bullish momentum takes hold, with lower price levels acting as important resistances. The relative strength index is also showing signs of decline. The long-term pricing forecast for Algorand is positive. According to Digital Coin Price, the cryptocurrency will conclude this year at $1.31 and will reach a price of $3.76 in 2028. Wallet investors' forecasts are more upbeat. According to their calculations, the price after 1 year will be $1.71, and the price after 5 years would be $5.22. Let us know what price you think Algo will reach. Do you think Algo is a good investment? Like this video and comment down below.